Hey there, and welcome into another exciting episode of A for Effort. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, we start off giving thanks to our unofficial sponsor of the podcast, AMC A-List. $19.95 a month gets you 3 movies a week at local AMC theaters in your area. Check AMC.com for theater listings and offer availability. On today's episode, we're going to break down Quentin Tarantino's newest film, his 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Inglourious Basterds is my favorite Tarantino. I tend to see all of his movies. I'm not the biggest fan of Django, but I still think it's a decent enough movie. Like I said, I watch everything he's got to offer, whether I like it or not. I tend to watch it all, and then I make my judgment off of that. But now seeing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I gotta tell you, I loved this movie. It's long, it's a little drawn out, but it's one of his most normal films, but also has some of the best Tarantino in it at the end. I really had a great time. You know, it stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, a cast of characters, Timothy Olyphant, Harley Quinn Smith, Dakota Fanning, Al Pacino, Kurt Russell. I mean, you name it, everyone's in it, right? And, you know, this movie came out about 10 days ago, and a lot of people have made their judgments on it and said, oh, again, he picks on feminists, saying he's making fun of Bruce Lee in the scenes, and, you know, I couldn't disagree more. I think that he does a great job of depicting Hollywood in the 1960s and making you understand what it was like back then, and having a full grasp of what Hollywood was like gives you a perspective that some people don't have, you know. And I saw it with someone that was upset that he glorified the Manson stuff and kind of changed it and didn't go with the true story of what happened to Sharon Tate and with Charles Manson and whatnot. But the thing about it is that this is a movie. It's meant to be different. It's if it was a biopic, then that's one thing, but this was not a biopic. This was a Tarantino movie with Tarantino-esque things about it. So obviously things were going to be different. Things were going to change. And I think one of the things that I liked the most was that he takes liberties. He takes different styles and different genres and different ideas and concepts and meshes them together into one cohesive movie, and that is what you got with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like I said, it's a depiction of 1960s Hollywood. It's a little bit of a Manson biopic. It's a little bit of the aging Hollywood star, Western. He does a lot in this movie, and it really dominates what I think is a lackluster summer for the most part. You know, since the Marvel movies came out in April and July, there hasn't been a lot, and this really sets the bar. I think it's great. You know, and I think that this is one of the better summer movies. And like I said, the last 20-25 minutes are full Tarantino. And you get exactly what you're looking for. You don't need it in a whole 2.5 hours. But it's different than what he normally does. And I really enjoyed this movie for that reason, that it's different from the normal Tarantino. And all this stuff about Bruce Lee and how Bruce Lee is made fun of in this movie is so wrong. It's meant to be again a satire, and it's meant to be something different, and I don't understand why people don't grasp that. Of course, Brad Pitt's pot-smoking character probably wouldn't beat Bruce Lee in a fight in real life, but hey, in the movie he did, and that's fine. There's nothing. It's a movie. Why are we getting upset about a movie? That's what frustrates me for the most part. But I really, again, love this movie. It gets an A+. You know, get out and go see it because it's good. It's really good. It's long, but it's really good. You know, I like Tarantino, and this is up there in my top 3 for Tarantino's for me personally. I really, really did enjoy this movie. Get out and go see it. A+. I have been your host, Matt. Check out all the other videos on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Check out The Geekly Effort on all podcasting apps, Apple, Google, and Spotify. 5-star reviews go a long way on that show. We have merch for sale on our Facebook group. Check that out. Again, I have been your host, Matt. Come back to us next time on another exciting episode of A for Effort. We will always have quality movie reviews.